Alright, really quick, I am hiring bodyguards. You can have a little bit more than half of my pay if you're between the ages of 18 and 35, and you're a male, and you're straight. That's a very, very important part, so you don't get things wrong. And if you're good at sitting or staying at a place for multiple hours a day, yes, bathroom breaks, lunch breaks are included. Very much so, probably more than most bodyguards can. Because I really don't, I only need specifically bodyguarded when I have to go use the bathroom. Anybody who is willing to, anybody who's unemployed, I wouldn't say quit your job if you're still, I wouldn't advise it if you already have a job, because I know most of you can't handle that kind of life, getting rid of your job. But if you're unemployed, or if you're looking to spend your time somewhere else or something, I'm looking to hire bodyguards between the ages of 18 and 35, straight male, and I mean, you can make it fun. You can think of it however you can, like if I was a bodyguard, it'd be kind of cool, I actually was trying to hire myself as a bodyguard for a lot of other people, but you know how that works. Let's just think about it. You can just basically just chilling. You're just sitting by, or I'll let you sit on the chair because I sit on the grass most of the time. Yeah, there's stores nearby. You can buy some good food and stuff. God bless. And so if anybody can, that's what I'm looking for. That I've said it is that serious, and yes, I do need one bad. It's gotten that I can't even leave myself unattended. I want to feel comfortable taking a piss during the day again. Anyway, let's get into the scriptures. The 3 annual festivals. 3 times a year you are to celebrate a festival to me. Celebrate a festival to the unleavened bread. 7 days eat bread made without yeast, as I commanded you. Do this at the appointed time in the month of Aviv, for in that month you have came out of Egypt. No one is to appear before me empty-handed. Celebrate the festival of harvest with the first fruits of the crops you sow in your field. Celebrate the festival of ingathering at the end of the year, when you gather your crops from the field. 3 times a year, all the men who are to appear before the sovereign Lord. Do not offer the blood, any sacrifice to me alongside anything containing yeast. The fat of my festival offerings must not be kept till morning. Bring the best of the first fruits of your soil to the house of the Lord your God. Do not cook a young goat in its mother's milk. God's angel, prepare the way. See, I am sending an angel ahead of you to guard you along the way and bring you to a place I have prepared. Pay attention to him and listen to what he says. Do not rebel against him. He will not forgive your rebellion, since my name is in him. If you listen carefully what he has to say, and do all that I say, I will be an enemy to your enemies, and will oppose those who oppose you. What is going on? This is so funny. He's trying to stop me from reading, but it's not going to work. My angel will go ahead of you and bring you into the land of the Amorites, Hittites, the Perizzites, Canaanites, and Hivites, and Jebusites. I will wipe them out. Do not bow down before their gods or worship them or follow their practices. You must demolish them and break their sacred stones to pieces. Worship the Lord your God, and his blessing will be on your food. Worship the Lord your God, and his blessing will be on your food and water. I will take away sickness from among you, and none will miscarry or be barren in your land, and I will give you a full lifespan. I will send my terror ahead of you and throw into confusion every nation you encounter. I will make all your enemies turn their backs and run. I will send the hornet ahead of you to drive the Hivites, Canaanites, Hittites out of your way, but I will not drive them out in a single year, because the land would become desolate and the wild animals too numerous for you. Little by little I will drive them out before you, until you have increased enough to take possession of the land. I will establish your borders from the Red Sea to the Mediterranean Sea, and from the desert to the Euphrates River. I give into your hands the people who live in the land, and you will drive them out before you. Do not make a covenant with them or with other gods. Do not let them live in your land, or they will cause you to sin against me, because the worships of their gods will certainly be a snare to you. Then the Lord said to Moses, come up to the Lord, you and Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel. You are to worship at a distance, but Moses alone is to approach the Lord. The others must not come near, and the people may not come up with him. When Moses went and told the people all the Lord's words and laws, they responded with one voice, everything the Lord has said we will do. Moses then wrote down everything the Lord had said. He got up early the next morning and built an altar at the foot of the mountain and set up 12 stone pillars representing the 12 tribes of Israel. Then he sent young Israelite men, and they offered burnt offerings and sacred young bulls as fellowship offerings to the Lord. Moses took half of the blood and put it in bowls, and the other half he splashed against the altar. Then he took the book of the covenant and read it to the people. They respond, we will do everything the Lord has said. We will obey. Moses then took the blood, sprinkled it on the people, and said, this is the blood of the covenant that the Lord has made with you, in accordance with all these words. Moses and Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, and the 70 elders of Israel went up, and saw God of Israel. Under his feet was something like a pavement made of lapis lazuli. Whoa! This is the furthest description I've ever gotten of God. Under his feet was something like pavement made of lapis lazuli, as bright blue as the sky. But God did not raise his hand against these leaders of the Israelites. They saw God, and they ate and drank. And the Lord said to Moses, come up to me on the mountain and stay here. I will give you the tablets of stone with the law and the commandments I have written for their instruction. Oh, this is where he made the tablets. So it wasn't Sinai. Then Moses set out with Joshua, his aide, and Moses went up on the mountain of God. He said to the elders, wait here for us until we come back to you. And Aaron and Hur were with you. Here. And anyone involved in a dispute can go to them. When Moses went up on the mountain, the cloud covered it, and the glory of the Lord settled on Mount Sinai. Oh, I guess it was Mount Sinai. For 6 days, the cloud covered the mountain. On the seventh day, the Lord called to Moses from within the cloud to the Israelites. The glory of the Lord looked like a consuming fire on top of a mountain. Then Moses entered the cloud as he went up on the mountain, and he stayed on the mountain 40 days and 40 nights. Offerings for the tabernacle. When the Lord said to Moses, "Tell the Israelites to bring me an offering. You are to receive the offering from me from anyone whose heart prompts them to give. They are the offerings you are to receive from them: gold, silver, and bronze, blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, and fine linen, goat hair, ram skins dyed red, and another type of durable leather, acacia wood, olive oil for light, and spices for the anointing oil and for the fragrant incense, and onyx stones and other gems to be mounted on ephod and breastpiece. Then have them make a sanctuary for me, and I will dwell among them. Make this tabernacle and all the furnishings exactly like the pattern I will show you." The ark, that is a different story, so I'm going to save that for tomorrow. Or Monday. I'm going to save that for Monday. And then, I'll continue from there. So, Moses got the tablets from God and made furnishings just as God has told him, probably for the ark that he didn't know he was going to be building. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video.